Good evening, everybody. Whoa, 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 whoa. I didn't plug my thing in. There, can you hear me now? Yes, I plugged my mic in. How's everybody this evening? Let's see who we got in the house. We've got Mary Ann Bimler, Hiking with Jackie Boy, Rebecca Touched by Yarn, Heartland HQ with Dink and Tank, Peaceful Des. Good evening, everybody. There's David Moffat and Heather Lansgren, and Puroki, and Thunderstick Homestead, and Cuddly Texan, Back Road Freedom, and Our Cabin in the Woods. I'll catch up with you guys in a minute. Old Man King Homestead. Yep, this is the week that we had our harvest. We just finished yesterday, and the last truckload drove out of here about I was sometime in the middle of the night. I know there was one at like 11 o'clock last night. Always nice to see that last truck drive away, knowing that you did the best you could. And it was a decent year. I don't have the numbers yet, but I'll share that with you next week. I think it's over 250, so that's good. Ton. We estimated 260. I don't know how close we got to it. Not our best year, but definitely satisfactory. So that's what's going on with us. I couldn't make it to Pinecone Fest. It just cut us too close with the harvest. And we already got some people down in the green room. We got Lauren Keith. Let's get them up here. Can you hear us? Hello? Can you hear me? And bring David Moffat up here. Maybe he can.
Hey,
Can they hear me, David?
I can hear you great, Brian. I don't know what their predicament is. To the other people in the green room, or actually on screen now, can you hear anything going on? Yes, no?
There's David.
Whoa.
All right, we got Brian. I don't know.
Well, tell us
Hi,
your
David.
story, David, and we'll see if they catch up with us.
All right, so basically what I'm looking at now is that I'm doing my lives on Saturday nights, as everybody knows, 8 o'clock.
Yeah.
And I post a link to mine top of the chat every Saturday, hoping to kind of do what you do, Brian, to be able to get other people to come in and join.
I know, I've got to get in there. The last time I saw that you had that, I just was not available to do it. Otherwise, I would have.
Well, it's easier to get other people invested into a live and come up with topics that you can talk about than it is to just be the only sole person on that live to say, hey, this is what I'm trying to do.
Hi, David.
You know what I'm saying? All right, we got a little bit of voice out of that one, but not much.
Can you hear us?
I think we're froze up. Can't hear
can
you.
Barely hear you. Oh, there you go. Oh, they're really delayed. That's why.
Yeah, it's
Why
probably.
don't you guys go out and come back in and see if it
big delay.
clears it up?
I was going to suggest the same thing. It seems like there's a lot of draw on the internet on that one.
All right.
But yeah, Brian, I'm trying to get to do the same thing you're doing. Get other people to come in, join my live, because it's easier, like I said, for more than one person to have a conversation than it is for one. And I don't need to keep coming up with topics to try to fill. I mean, I only do it for half an hour. If I could get other people to join, I'd probably go for the full hour, because that would make more sense. But for now, I'm sticking with a half hour, because if it's only me, what am I supposed to talk about? You know,
that's one of the reasons why I did a situation where I had guests on, because I don't really like talking about myself. I'm pretty good to just have an opening up my live and say what went on real quick for the week, and then I want someone in there to talk to.
Yeah, well, it just makes sense. If you can have a conversation with more than one person, I mean, I see a lot of channels like, SLR, Simple Life Reclaimed. You got Mel and you got Gary. You go to Country Road Curie, you got Mel, or you got Roxanne, and you got Anthony. You got two people in the room talking. That's a lot easier to create a conversation than it is if you are the only one in the room. And I've been trying, I put the link out there and I tell people, hey, if you can connect, I'll put you on. But it's hard because, I guess, I don't know, maybe it's just because it's a Saturday night that I try to do it.
Okay, tell us what your time is again.
8:00 p.m. EST, Saturday nights.
Eastern.
Right now it's 8 p.m.
Always use Central. Most of our people are from Central.
I know. I got a whole list in front of me, and they're all in Central Time, and that's going. Yeah, add the hour. But it's okay. I actually have my name on the list as being okay. I'm 7C.
Well, I'm 10 Eastern, but I always say 9 Central.
Yeah, because
until that changes. I mean, eventually that'll change, and I'll get more people that are on the East Coast and the West Coast, and then I'll have to start thinking about whether I should say Eastern. But Central it is for now.
Well, yeah, I'm pretty much stuck to the Central Time Zone because all the other channels that I've got on my list, I've been working on this list for 3 months now, probably, for the master list of lives. It doesn't include everybody because it's impossible to. It would be like, okay, I got to have 250,000 lives listed for each day if I did everybody that's live that day at that time.
I know Wednesdays is crazy. It used to go from 5 to, and then I was the last one. But now there's 2 more on the beginning of it and 1 more on the end of it. I mean, if you want to watch all of Wednesday night, you better take a nap. Take a nap before, because there's like 7 hours of straight lives.
I have a lot of people ask me, why you created this list and we want to go live, like Michigan Life Above the 45th Parallel. They were like, what's a free time available to us? And I was like, well, right now, looking at the list, if you want to do Monday through Friday at 8 Central Time is a really good time. But on Monday, that's pretty much a wide open day. Nobody's really doing much on Monday because everybody's just getting back in the swing. Saturday, I only know just 2 channels, mine and another one. Sunday's starting to build up. I got like 5 or 6 channels for Sunday. And I'm like, all I'm looking at is, okay, you got Mondays, Saturdays. But they were like, yeah, we need to do Monday through Friday. And I was like, all right, well, Friday, you can do like 8 Central Time. There's nobody there yet. There's like probably 20,000 other channels on that time, but not something that's within the community. You know what I'm saying? I started mine Thursday nights, and I was walking on Dale and Lisa. And Dale and Lisa and I are friends from 9 Acre Family Farm. So I was like, I can't do this time anymore. I got to find a different date. How do I find that date? And how do I find that time? And it was like, I reached out to everybody. Actually, Rachel from Back to Good sent me her list, and it was a pretty comprehensive list. Yeah. And then I had another couple reach out to me and said, well, this is our list. And I'm like, yeah, but you're including channels that normal people that are like following SLR, CRC, Come On Homestead, and you, me, Mama V, people like that aren't really paying attention to those channels because a lot of those channels were like Christian channels and et cetera, et cetera. And I was like, all right, well, let's ignore all these channels and just stay focused on the main ones. And it turned out to be, that was like a free time for me. But again, like I say, I decided I was only going to go a half hour each Saturday night because it's just me. If I could get other people like you to join me,
let's let's catch up with the chat a little bit before we bring on the next guest.
Okay.
We've got Making It Home, and Christine, Mrs. Gillum Farms, is in here.
Making it
Josh.
home one of my lives.
Josh from Sherman Family Farm, Linda Peterson,
One day at a time.
Pure Okie. Yeah, she was in here in the beginning. Let's see. I just don't want to miss. I always like to at least acknowledge each person. Evelyn Newman and Socks in the Garden.
Hi, Josh. Sherman's Family Farm.
And I was going to say something while you were talking, and I forgot what it was. So, you know what? Eventually, this is what I was going to say. Eventually, you're going to have to like forget who's on when, because there are so many lives going on, and I've noticed even there's some lives that are going on even during our main lives that we think we have, and eventually, you know, what are you going to do? You can't block people out.
Well, I look at it this way. Because I picked 8 o'clock EST time for an opening, I didn't see any other channels that are like part of the, you know, Arkansas crew going forward. And you're not Arkansas, but you were there. I didn't see anybody in that time frame, and I'm going, well, I'll jump on that time frame.
But, well, let's get our guest in here, because he's been waiting and waiting and waiting.
Okay.
While we're jabbering. Hey,
Hey,
John. Good evening. How are you doing?
I'm doing
I
well.
do want to mention about Hiking with Jackie Boy right now, while we got 37 people in the house. Congratulations on your 1,000. That's awesome.
Congratulations.
And, wait a minute. We're talking about Hiking Jackie Boy right now. Anybody who has not subscribed to him, please go check his channel out. Make sure you know it's something you want to watch, because we don't want your subscription to just sit there. And leave a comment and watch a couple videos to make it stick. Let's see if we can get him more past that 1,000, so that he doesn't lose and get down below 1,000 again.
That'll happen regardless.
Yeah, it fluctuates. You know, I was looking at my, I didn't know there was a section in the analytics that told you how many people you've lost since you started your channel. I was like, really?
Yeah.
Well,
you can hit the magic 1,000, and you can get your 4,000 watch hours to really get best monetized or whatever. And then you do your next video and you go look at your analysis on YouTube, and it'll be like, oh, you only have 850 people that are subscribed. And it's like, no, I had over 1,000, and I know because this video is really good, it's going to get better. But that's not always true to the case, you know?
Oh, yeah. Okay, I noticed that Joe C, New Image Landscaping and Concrete. He came in here. Thank you very much for showing up. And I saw my good buddy Chris come in while we were jabbering and forgot about him for a second. That's Adventure Awaits. He's the one that I went on the hiking collaboration with. And now that harvest is over, we can start planning for our next one, which is pretty awesome. That'll take the sting out of not going to Pinecone Fest.
Hi, Bowen.
But I pretty much knew I wasn't going to go to Pinecone Fest quite a while ago. It just wasn't in the cards. So we'll see what I can do.
I knew that too, because that's an awful long drive for you or I.
It is. And I need to make it so that I can make more out of it than just 2.5 days. You drive all the way down there for 2.5 days.
Yeah, because you're going to drive 2.5 days to get down there.
It did. You guys are all home, and we're still traveling on. We left on Sunday. We didn't get home till Tuesday.
when we did the OK meetup, we left on Sunday morning, and we never got back home for I think it was 10 days later.
Oh, really?
We're gonna make this a trip. We came all the way down here. You don't have to be to work. I don't have a job, so let's just do what we got to do in order to get back home. Our first mistake was we drove from New York, where we're not too far from you, about 3 hours away. We drove from New York to Indiana or to Illinois, just outside of Chicago. That was 11.5 hour drive. So on the way back, I was like, we'll stay at your sister's house in Missouri a little longer. We'll stay at your sister's house in Illinois a little longer. But there is no way that I am going to drive from Illinois all the way back to New York, an 11.5 hour drive. We're stopping in Ohio, and I picked Sandusky. And the weekend I picked was awesome. It was like the most perfect weekend to pick. They had all kinds of stuff going on. It was a beautiful summer's day. And I was just like, yeah, I'm glad I picked this place. We actually only stayed there for one night, but it was almost like we got there at like 9:30 in the morning because we left we left Illinois really early. And we got to Sandusky, Ohio pretty early. And we were able to hang out, and there was so much going on. We enjoyed it. We did our lunch. We did our dinner. We went back got the motel room cleared away or whatever. And then the next day, I was like, well, there's no reason for us to just get up and run out of the motel and get back in the car. So there was a Harley Davidson dealer right across the road from the hotel. And I was like, these guys are letting anybody that can sit on a motorcycle and drive it around the back parking lot without falling down, be able to take it out onto the road and go for a ride. I don't want to do that. I'm not in the right physical health to do that, but I do want to go see other people doing it. You didn't even have to have a license. You just had to not drop a motorcycle in the back parking lot before they put you on a brand new one and send you down the road. So we were over there for, I don't know, 5 hours. It was pretty cool. I enjoyed it.
We got Loading Cowboy Adventures in here, and Let's Trade Paint.
Back in, Sean.
So let's skip over to Johnny and see what he's doing. I saw that he was doing you were setting up to hunt for the season.
Right. I was going to go back and talk to David a little bit real quick. He was talking about nobody goes on Saturday. That's incorrect. We go at 8 p.m. CST on every other Saturday, and the Saturdays that we don't go, it's Lazy Days Ahead with Jess and Lisa at 5 CST. So there are two right there.
I have Justin and Lisa at 5 CST and 7 CST as myself. You guys go 8 CST?
We go on the weekends that Jess and Lisa don't go. See, they only go they don't go every Saturday. They go every other Saturday.
Okay.
And we go on the other 2 Saturdays, and we go at 8
CST.
Yeah, we're after you.
I see Homestead is here, and Drew Glenn reacts. Good evening, and thanks for hopping in.
And
we got 2 other people in the green room, so we're gonna have to kind of move this along, I guess.
No, actually, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna step out because I need to take notes of what Johnny just told me.
Yeah,
I want to add him to the list, and I don't know how it'll work out with being every other because it's kind of hard to do that. But I'm gonna put him down as 8.
Well, we just do it, David. We don't ask permission. We just do it. So,
yeah.
Johnny,
to a point where maybe it'll be more comfortable that when you're going over somebody else's. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do?
Yeah.
Eventually, somebody's gonna want to stay up late enough to be on at the same time as me, and I'm just gonna have to suck it up.
Yeah.
Fortunately, my hour has been. Never mind. It's
the advantage of being able to get other people onto the channel to talk with at the same time. This says you can suck an hour up really, really quick, whereas if you're doing it by yourself, you can't. So don't worry about time being sucked up. I'm going to step out of here. I got you listed, Johnny, for Gillen Farms for 8C on Saturday, and I'll ask you to list.
David, the way ours works is we do a panel on Saturday night, on the Saturday nights that we're on, and we
Yep.
have a panel. It's like a panel discussion.
You ready to come up, Tony?
Anyway, I was just throwing that out there. Hey, Tony.
Hey, how's it going, guys?
Yeah, I'm gonna step out.
See you later, David.
See you.
Thank you, Johnny.
Thanks for coming in, David.
How's it going, Brian, Joni, and then Johnny?
Hey, I'm doing well. How are you?
Doing good. Tired.
Yeah, me too. Wore out.
Are you going to Pinecone Fest?
Yep.
Ugh.
Angie and I have been packing the camper, getting it ready for the last 2 days, and it's ready to go. We'll probably leave here before noon.
You know, if anybody is going live on Pinecone Fest and wants to put the link at the top of the chat, I would love to hop in and try to be part of that a little bit at least.
Well, this is our Saturday night, like I was just telling David. So we'll be live on Saturday night, CST. So, and there's going to be, everybody's going to be going live at all kinds of different times and stuff like that. I'm sure it's going to be just, everybody going live everywhere. You just pick a live pretty much because, like I said, it's going to be a big deal. And Ken, yep, you get to meet me I heard you're riding down there, riding a motorcycle.
Hey, Linda. When are you leaving, Johnny?
I'm actually leaving in the morning, probably 10:30ish, and I'm going down to Dallas, and I'm going to we got a hotel room, and I'm going to get in it, and I'm going to do our regular Thursday night live, and then at around midnight, I'm going to pick up Christine from the airport in Dallas. We're going to crash at the hotel, and then we're going to head to Pinecone Fest the next morning from there.
Okay.
So,
Well, we'll be down there sometime. We're hoping around 4 o'clock. It says a 4-hour drive, but I got a camper. I'm going to say 5.
yeah,
It's not. You're not in a race to get down there with the camper.
always add time no matter what,
Yep.
whenever you're doing something like that. I'll be by myself on the way down, so probably whenever I put it in the thing to find the hotel I'm going to, I bet I beat the thing there. That's just where I am.
Isn't that the thing? You gotta beat what it says.
Yeah. It'll say it's going to take you this long, and I'll beat it.
I'll get there a
Wait and
minute
see.
earlier.
You wait and see. I'll beat it.
Jerry, drive safe.
It always recalculates though.
Recalculating.
Yeah.
Yeah, just to keep you on your toes about trying to get ahead of it.
So Ken says we should hear him pull in when he gets there. He's got one of them loud Harleys. I got a pretty loud diesel, so you might hear me too.
Johnny, where's Christine right now?
She is in South Dakota. She's in Rapid City,
Cool.
South Dakota.
So she's going to be flying back home, and then she's going to take off in the morning again with you?
She's flying to Dallas.
Oh.
I'm picking her up in Dallas.
Oh.
She was going to be flying home, but that was going to put us, not leaving here until Friday morning sometime. And from here, it's almost 5 hours. So I figured, well, we can do 2 hours from Dallas over there. So that cuts our time. So I said, just have them let you off in Dallas. So
you back to bologna sandwiches again?
Actually, I found some steaks in the refrigerator, so I've been eating pretty good.
I was going to tell you something. You keep saying acorns, but it's not how they're spelled acorn.
Acorns.
All right. Let's pop this other guy up here in the
All right.
boom.
Hey,
No,
there's that other
It's
guy.
Justin.
What's going on,
Who
guys?
dat?
How you doing?
Hey, Tony, how y'all doing?
Doing good.
Where's my hat? Someone asked where my hat is. It's inside.
It's up.
I thought
Yeah.
someone asked where was my hat.
No. Did you going to be camping in your truck down there?
Well, all right. Here's the thing. I'm gonna be truck camping still, but I was talking to Pooch. I don't know if it'll happen. Like, I hope it happens. Pooch said we're just going to make it happen. I might truck camp in the driveway of Pretty and Pooch and where Gillen Farms and all them are going to be at. I might be in the driveway.
All right.
So
He'll be out there taking a bath in the pond out there in front of our
it's
cabin.
like, yeah, I'll do what I got to do. I don't care. I'll, I got to smell good still. I got some really good, smelly good, some body wash stuff. So I'm good.
You'll be trying to fish while you're doing that.
Not scared. It might bring in fish. It might help you out.
All right.
Justin, you like camping and stuff. You ever follow this guy named Mav?
Yeah,
He does
truck camp and all that stuff. Yeah, he goes all over. He
like
got back
2.4 million followers.
Yeah, he went out even to Iceland or something, didn't he? Or,
Yep. He went to Japan and Iceland. Yep.
Yeah, I've been watching him for the past, I don't know, 2-3 years,
Yeah.
something like that. 2 years now, I think. So, yeah, I like watching him. And
Yeah,
then
he's got-
this other guy, Crazy Quaddy. Have you seen that channel, Crazy Quaddy?
I think I've seen it. I've never watched it.
Oh, okay. Yeah, he's pretty good too. Him and I kind of chatted a little bit before when we first started. He started and all that. And then, of course, I disappeared. So we haven't contacted or, haven't even I watched some of his stuff, but not as much now, but I got to get back into it. But anyways, he has really jumped up in that truck camping. Like his channel has taken off. It's pretty awesome. He was only around 300 something, 600 something subscribers. And I was chilling about, we'll say 1,000. Boom. Like in the past just couple of years now, he's already at like 93 or maybe 94, 95,000. That's awesome. He's doing great. He's a van, a 30-year-old van. He's been doing some camping out of a van. And now I think he just bought another truck because he had a Chevy. He was doing his truck, a white Chevy. He's been doing all of his truck camping in for all this time. And something I think happened to that. So then he got this van, and then now this new, like he got a Ford or something, Ford F-150. He's trying to do a truck build on. So he's probably gonna be doing something with that. So check him out, Crazy Quaddy.
Joe C. New Image Landscaping. If you are still in here, why don't you pop up in here and let people know about your channel and what you do? The link is at the top of the chat. That'd be cool.
Brian, you starting to get cold up there?
Oh, yeah, we're like in the 50s.
Oh, that's not cold.
Well, we went straight from 75 degrees, and I was thinking, oh, we're going to have harvest, and then I can have like a week or two of 65-degree weather. It would be nice. I got projects that have to be done outside. And bam, it hits. And it's like the forecast shows in the 50s till it goes even lower.
I think when we're gone here, I think Saturday and Sunday or Friday or Saturday, we're going to be in the 40s here. Of course, we'll be down south, but
I think it's supposed to be 36, Sunday night or Monday night.
All right.
Up here where we're at.
Right.
Yeah.
So,
well, it's a lot nicer than that. I'm not good in the hot weather, even with my temperatures, which are not as bad as you guys down there in the 100 degrees.
I'm getting pretty tired of that.
Yeah, we're over it.
I'm sure you guys were over it the first week.
Yeah,
I was over it back in April.
yeah.
That's crazy. Don't complain about it being snow and cold up here, because I'd much rather go
Hey,
for 3
I
weeks,
have
3
never
months of
complained about snow and cold ever.
3 months of cold and snow over your 7 months of blistering heat.
Yeah.
I'll take it. I
Long
mean, that's
temperate
my
winter
time
snow
for
and
hibernating.
I have never complained about it. It gets cold. I just put on more clothes. I'm good to go.
That's it. Yep. You can never take enough off to be cool.
No, you can't.
That's
Well,
right.
I have a
Keep yourself
deck I
warm.
have to finish, so that's going to be interesting. And now that the soffits are done on the house, there's some I've done a lot of the siding, but there's more siding I would like to get accomplished before winter hits. And it looks like I'm going to be doing that in 45, 50 degree temperatures, which is not exactly all that fun, especially when it's kind of damp.
Yeah.
Hello,
Your
everyone.
place is looking good, though, Brian.
Thank you.
Yeah. Doing a good job on it.
Now I can go in there on the rainy days and finish up that bathroom. It shouldn't take me much longer. Shouldn't.
No, I never put a time on it because I know it's going to be double that.
Well, we don't work on the house all the time. I think it's been at least a month since I've done the last thing on the bathroom.
It's funny, my kids. Go ahead. Go ahead.
I saw Jerry at Butler Family Farm saying snow in Dawson, Alaska today. They're calling for snow in Rapid City tomorrow,
Ooh.
South Dakota.
Hey, Josh up there at North Pole, he's already got snow.
Yeah, he's had it a few times, I think, now.
Yep.
So
It's funny. I'll have my kids will come on over and we're getting ready to do some work, and they'll say, "Well, Dad, how much time is this going to take? You think a couple hours?" I said, "Shh, stop, quiet. Now we're looking at tomorrow. Quiet. Let's just fix it. We'll work on it."
There should just be a calculation of time. 5 minutes equals 2 hours.
and if you want to compound that, just video it.
Exactly.
The camera changing and just figuring out what angles you want sometimes can really cut into what you're doing. That's why I try to compartmentalize it. I go, I want to do this, and this, and this in the video. And I try to get it out of the way so I can go and do some of the mundane stuff and just get it done. And the closer I get done to the finish line of this bathroom, I just want to say, forget the camera. I want to get it done.
Yeah.
So I've been doing a lot of, well, this is what I did. I didn't show you me doing it at all because I just wanted to get it done.
I brought our pigs in yesterday, and you videotape a good portion of everything, the process, and then the night before, I put my camera in the truck so I wouldn't forget it. And for some reason or another, I think I hit the button on my camera, and it turned it on. So when I got at the processing area, I went to turn my camera on, and the battery's dead. I said, "You got to be kidding me!" So yeah, you just don't. I can never play nothing because it always comes out wrong.
Yeah, like I wanted to display how we repair the rows when they're broken down and laying on the ground, and I just designated one row. And I said, "Okay, Dad, we're going to take this one row, and we're going to show all the steps that we do to fix these grapes on this one row. We're not going to try to do it throughout the vineyard because that's just crazy." And we did. And because I did it that way, I was able every night as we were doing that and other things, I would come in and I would edit it. So everything's pre-edited already. All I'm waiting for now is the aftermath of picking the grapes, and I'll go out there and I want to do a little bit of a walk and talk, add it to it, and do the final cut. And hopefully, I don't plan on releasing it until after Pinecone Fest is done because any regular content videos right now will just get buried.
Yep,
buried.
You're right.
So it's going to be. I'll release it next Thursday or something like that after you guys are done hogging up the airspace.
I do want to say, Brian, Full Blown Country says Brian does amazing work.
That's right.
Yeah, definitely.
Friend Pooch out there.
Hey, Bowen, good to see you.
So
And no Lone Cowboy Adventure. No, I don't have a dog. If you saw any dogs in my videos, that's like my brother's dogs and my niece and nephew's dogs.
Yeah, it's always nice when it's someone else's dog. No.
One of these days, I will. I'm gonna get a house or something instead of. I don't want to have a dog in an apartment.
I love my Paco. It saddens me that he's getting closer and closer to
Enjoy every moment you can with
years
it.
old. I do. I've been really sucking on it. I've been really sucking up that attention, trying to get as much as I can out of him. He'll be in my harvest video. I guess I have to go in and do some editing, don't I, on this live?
Oh wow!
It's all your fault, Justin.
That's all right. I'll take
Hey,
it.
I didn't have anything to do with it, guys.
Yeah, Johnny's just sitting there like, man.
John, you see anything good out there hunting, getting ready for it, or?
Oh yeah, in that video that I just put out, there were actually 2 shooters right across the field. They never came close enough, but the rest of them, there were quite a few opportunities. It's just that most all the does had a fawn with them, and I'm kind of funny about that. I just won't do it, and I won't shoot the young bucks. So, it's. Did I say shoot? Oh, I'm sorry.
Okay, you can't top what I've said.
Anyways,
All right, so anybody,
I thought Brian was
super chat.
And nobody can top what I said in Mama V's live the other day. Or last week.
Yeah, that was a good one.
No, that was bad. It took me a day to get over that.
No, I haven't, Pooch. Sorry, I will check them out. I'm afraid of clicking on links, but
Yeah, never send Justin a link in Messenger. He will not check it out. He's afraid of them.
Yeah, you get hacked that way.
Yeah.
You know what? I don't blame you, Justin, because I had a situation with my computer last night. I was going through my desktop and putting my shorts and my thumbnails and all that stuff in my files like I do every once in a while. And my computer was packed. It had no more space left, and it was doing some funky stuff. It would not let me go into delete anything. It wouldn't let me pull anything up. And then I went so far into that process, and all my desktop stuff disappeared.
Oh,
It
you got hacked.
was blank, and I'm like, oh, what in the world? Huh. So after messing with it for like 2 hours, I finally got it back and finally was able to go in and start deleting this old footage that was just plugging up my computer, and now it seems to be doing pretty good.
Right.
Yeah, every once in a while you got to clean that stuff out because
don't let it get up to the
if it gets close, it starts causing wonky stuff.
Well, oh my God, my computer's been hacked.
Brian, you got so much stuff on your computer, you need to go through and just start cleaning house.
Well, see, there's stuff that I don't know where it is to get rid of it. I mean, I know some of that stuff is just lingering in the background somewhere, and I don't understand it.
That's why it's still there, and it's slowing down.
Yep.
Well, I got it. I think it's 5. I can't remember what it is, but it was like, let's say it was 600 gigabytes you're allowed or whatever. Well, I was at 590 something. I was like, oh my God, I better do something. And I've been storing everything on my external hard drive.
Hat Creek Homestead, Don, I did not see it. I didn't watch the game. I haven't been watching much college lately. But you put that on my Facebook, and I was like, I don't need that on my page. I deleted that. But, she says, Boomer Sooner.
Boomer.
Freedom, laugh aloud. How about that? Good one. I still haven't seen that game. Now I definitely don't want to. But my brother was happy. Jeez. My brother's an OU fan. He loves OU.
The game was good. I didn't watch it, but it was good.
Yeah, well. It's all right. Go Kansas City Chiefs. Come on now.
No. Well, I'm a Patriots fan, and right now we're at the bottom of the tank. I think they're all still partying from last year and forgot to come back to play ball.
Forgot to come back and play
I did
ball.
get pissed off, though, during that Jets-Chiefs game. That was some BS. And I'm like, really? How embarrassing is this?
Not Jerry.
When Jets finally came back up and tied it 2020, I was like, I'm going to bed. I'm tired anyway. And I'm like, Lord, please let the Chiefs win. Went to sleep, woke up, and I'm like, well, did they win? And then my boss at work, she goes, "Why are you such in a bad mood?" "Oh, your Chiefs lost, didn't they?" And I'm like, "No, they won 23-20. That's not why I'm in a bad mood." Oh man. But yeah.
So
Chiefs are not playing
all
like
right.
it would be in
Everybody that's on the screen here that's going to Pinecone Fest, raise your hand.
Yeah, rub it in. Rub it
I'm sorry,
in.
Brian. Sorry. Way to go, Johnny. That's John's
Oh, sorry. I tried to get him to come, guys.
Yeah, we did.
Tried.
You know what? No matter what you tried, it wouldn't. I just finished harvest yesterday. It was not going to happen.
You
I
finished.
mean, I could have really crammed
You're
for it.
finished. You know what that means?
That would be-
Pinecone Fest isn't till.
Yeah, now we got to clean up the aftermath of it and stuff.
Well, that can be there next week.
You can do that when you get back, buddy. Get on the plane. We'll pick you up at the airport.
Yeah. I guess I don't work that quickly.
Like
I would,
you can-
man,
that
I would
cleanup
love
can
to.
wait till
but
you get back.
Drew said they have a car show this weekend, so he's bummed that they won't be able to come out. I don't think. Yeah, they won't be able to make it to the Pinecone. So, well, who's going to give me cold snacks when I need them? Thanks a lot. Thanks, Drew. I'll never forget Drew helped me out that time during my live. I was yelling cold snack, cold snack. Someone get me a cold snack. No one did, but Drew did. So I appreciate it, buddy. I'll never forget you.
I probably won't have any cold snacks, Justin.
What?
I probably won't have any. You
There are
heard
no fruit flies.
That's yeah, whatever.
it.
No, Linda, there are no fruit flies right now. The grapes have left the building. Well, that's not true. I got my my colander full of grapes that I did up for the video in here, but I don't see any fruit flies around it.
No, they're all at Johnny's house.
And they are. She brought every vegetable, I think, from the garden in the house, and they're just kind of sitting around. You know what that means?
Ah, we got another green room
Got someone in the basement?
dweller, a dweller in the green room. Boom.
Hi, Rebecca.
Hey, Rebecca, how are you doing?
How you doing?
Johnny knows how I'm doing, but
Yeah.
I'm not going to be upset. My car's dying. And I'm going to find something else soon, I hope.
Yeah.
You know?
Well, I hope
I
you
did
do.
what you asked. And you were right.
What's that? The oil filter?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. I bet that thing was metallic.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
Wait,
I'm
hold
like,
on. What'd you say, Rebecca? I'm sorry.
it's gone. My
What were you saying?
engine in my van is no good anymore. So I
Oh,
have no vehicle.
dang.
What year is your van?
It's an 03 Grand Caravan.
When's the last time I had an oil change?
I change it every 3,000 miles.
She
Hey,
Rebecca,
Bubba.
I talked to her on the phone this morning. She started trying to. She was
Hey,
going to
babe.
try to start it.
You
Yeah.
see
And it
Papa's
tried
phone?
to start, and when it did, it wasn't good. It made a awful racket. And I
Yeah.
told her, I said, cut the oil filter and look in it, see what you find. And she cut it open, and it's bad.
It's
Dang.
bad.
Oof.
Dang, I'm sorry,
Rebecca.
Rebecca.
Yes.
Papa sent you a message saying thank you for the beautiful hats.
You're welcome. Yeah, it's like I'm not gonna let it get me down. Yeah, I will find something, and I have a feeling I'll get blessed somehow. You know,
Yeah.
it's you can't. I used to just get so upset when I'd lose another car, and it's like, hey, it's another car. You know,
Yeah.
it's like, hey, You know, we do have taxis here. If I have to really get somewhere, I know that I can.
Hey, you can Uber all the way down to Pinecone Fest. Come on.
Oh, no,
That's
No,
much further.
that ain't happening.
Tell someone to have a big truck. Come on.
I think that's probably another 5 hours longer than it would be when we went to the Mid America meetup.
It's going to be 5 hours and 35 minutes away from me, the way it's wanting to take me, but I'm going to go a different way. So it might take me a little bit over 6 hours to get there. And
That's still close.
yeah,
If,
well,
if
compared to
it was
you,
only 6 hours for me, I'd be in the truck right now.
I'm taking Friday off, but I'm going to get an oil change done on my truck and just make sure everything's good and then just take off. This will be my first
Night,
day.
Des.
Not
Good night,
yet.
Ed. Hi, Christine.
Oh, shoot. How do you
I
get to the
feel-
bottom
I feel
person
like-
again?
I feel like I got the 1,800 that I paid for the van. I had the van for 2 years, so I'm not complaining. I'm really not. You know.
Right.
Yeah.
Did you tell me they had a 3.8 in it?
It does.
Okay.
It does.
Yeah.
I can't see who's at the bottom of the thing.
Bottom of the what?
You have
The-
to roll
in
it
the
up
green
a little
room.
bit.
In the basement?
Well, okay, I'm gonna bring hiking with Jackie Boy. Somebody else has got to leave so I could get the next person up.
I'll go.
I'll bail.
Oh, no.
Don't all volunteer at once.
See you later, man.
Everybody leaves all at once.
Hey, yeah, he left.
Johnny, thanks for coming
You
in.
left.
Have a
Hey,
good night,
Jack.
Johnny.
Oh, it's Evelyn Newman.
Yeah.
Hey,
Good
Evelyn,
evening. How you doing?
Hi, everyone.
how you doing?
Good one.
I'm good. How are y'all?
Before.
Doing good.
Brian, I'm going to go ahead and go myself. And you all have a good time. We'll see you later. And see some of you guys at the Pinecone Fest.
See you at Pinecone Fest, Tony.
Well, thank
Sure
you
thing.
for coming in,
Take it easy.
Tony.
All right. Yep.
Good night.
All right. Have a good night.
And hey, Kevin. Sorry, didn't say hello to you. I don't
Hey,
think.
hey, that's fine.
How you
Rebecca,
doing?
Evelyn, Brian, Justin.
When did Rebecca leave? Oh, she
I
didn't.
did.
Before I was like,
Thanks, Heather.
Everybody,
it
everybody just
flipped
leaves.
around on me.
Just got moved.
She's wearing my shirt. She's wearing my shirt.
Yes, I am.
Uh,
I have been wearing it.
Somebody
all
wears
day.
my shirt.
I've been wearing it all day, except for when I unscrewed the filter on my car. So,
that's right. I'm taking the back roads, Pooch.
And I'm hiking with the dog.
Well, how does it feel, Kevin, to have your 1,000?
It feels like I accomplished something. That it
Yes,
does.
it is.
But I have to say this: I couldn't have done it without y'all. So y'all definitely have my gratitude. Definitely a lot of gratitude to 3 Mississippi. That's where they really shouted me out on their live earlier today.
No.
That's when
Yeah.
I crossed it.
That's good.
We
Hey.
got to get Pooch and Pretty up there over the 900. It's so easy to push somebody up to
You
the
better
1,000
stop.
once they get in the 900s.
I have somebody who's trying to interrupt.
Hat Creek Homestead said, Brian, I would wear your shirt at the Vineyard Farmhouse if I had one.
I don't know which way. Wrong way.
I'm gonna have to set up a what is it? What is that called, Justin? With the shirts on your
Bonfire.
bonfire. I have to set up bonfire.
I can't use you in camera.
Okay, the reason
Yeah.
why I don't give out more shirts like some of these other people who can pump out 100 of them for $75 or whatever they do. I don't know where they're getting these deals, but it costs a lot of money for me to get a shirt from the company I'm using locally. And there's another one down in the other city, the next city over that I can check out, and I'll be checking that out this week. See what I can do about getting. Okay, let's talk to Evelyn Newman. How's Evelyn Newman doing tonight?
She's doing okay. She's tired.
Okay, now I might not have seen it, but have you been on other people's lives like this?
Not in a while. It's been a long time. I think the last live I was on was Justin's at the meetup.
And I remember when I was panning around, you were hiding behind that little tree.
Yes, I was.
Then you came over.
The tree had this pink halo look around it. It had an aura. Aura? Is it aura? Aura.
That
This
That was
this
a good
is
time. That was a
this
fun
is the
live.
first time. This is my first time to seeing Evelyn up on a panel.
I think, I mean, other than I was with her when she was on that live, but this is the first time definitely the first time you've been on mine.
Evelyn, I don't think she's ever been on mine, like on panel, except for being there in my life, though.
right, and I'm gonna try this Friday. Hopefully, I can.
Yeah, well, I'm gonna be at Pinecone Fest. I'll use my phone, but I try to use StreamYard. But for some reason, it keeps him in the basement, and it says you have to wait till the host or whatever it says to bring you up. And I'm like, it's me. What do I push? And I'm trying to find it, and I can't figure it out. So I don't go.
You're in your own green room.
So I'm just chilling in the basement, and I'm like, this is my own live. It's already like I don't want to schedule it because I think I tried it once, and I'm like, it ain't working. I'm stuck in my own basement. I can't get out. I lock myself in. So I don't know. Maybe someone can help me figure that out.
Do you have an Android or
I have an
iPhone? On an Android, I'm able to do it. You know, with someone's link, I can get up on my phone, which I have an Android.
Is there anyone in the chat or anyone on panel that has an iPhone that's done stream? Well, anyway, anyone in the chat that's done StreamYard on their iPhone?
No.
Has Mary Ann Bimler ever been on a panel before?
No.
I'm not sure.
She should do it.
That's another person that needs to come up on panel sometimes when I go live, but she's always there. In the chat, she's always there.
She could do it.
She's a great supporter. That's for sure.
Come hang out with us.
She is.
And she's always the first one.
Oh
on
yeah.
my
Hey,
live.
Nosy.
Everybody
Hey,
else,
hey.
but she'll message like 10 hours
Nosy, look,
early.
look. Can you say hi? Can you say hi?
Oh.
That was cute.
What is that a pit bull or breed of?
Yes, I have two. Stop.
Give me attention. You're like, I'm live right now. Leave me alone.
That one that you just saw is a pit bull cross. Her daddy was a full-blooded pit, Mama was a full-blooded pit, and Daddy was a fence jumper. So,
Fence jumper.
Well, Mary Ann Bimler, you just do it. You just do it because it's really easy. You come up here, you talk with your friends, and
can you get closer?
you're having a lot of fun here.
Not you. Come here, Bill.
Get the
Come
other
here,
one.
Bill.
You come here.
Hatcher, stop. Come here,
My
Bill.
favorite over here. Come on.
Come here. I'm going to get you. Let her have her moment in the sun. No, ma'am. Go on.
Well, I
Come here, Ellie.
was telling
Come here,
folks in the country.
Come on. Come on.
I don't think he heard it or got it. When he gets to 900, I'll have him on a live with me.
Where is Pooch? Where are you at right now with subscribers?
He's at like
Look, up here.
865 or something like that.
Okay.
No.
Wander Henry is in here. And did I say hi to Carrie Leonard? Good evening.
Hey, Carrie.
I've seen her and I didn't realize that I hadn't said hi.
Hi, Mama.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
do that, Mary. I would love to see you come up on panel. I'd be honored if you came up on my panel first.
Who's that?
Mary Ann Bimler.
Hey, Marianne, don't come up on this panel. Come on mine first.
No.
Stop. Stop. Everybody else can hear your loud mouth.
I
Hush.
got dibs.
Dawn from Hat Creek Homestead, she said we've been stuck at 956 for a while.
Well, is there anybody in the chat that is not subscribed to Hat Creek Homestead? Why don't you go check her channel out and see if it's something you want to subscribe to?
Have you
Make
gained
sure.
any more Hat Creek Homestead tonight?
See there, Mary Ann. Wanda said that she would love to see you on panel. I bet all these people would love to see you on panel. Pressure, pressure.
Don't put too much pressure where she just leaves, okay?
Yeah. We won't pressure her too much.
Give it 5 more
Yeah,
minutes.
smash that like button, people, if you haven't done it yet.
Oh, yeah. Definitely smash that
We
like.
got 2 minutes. I think you could handle it in 2 minutes. You can press that like button.
Leave
Leave
it
a
up already.
Yes, I'm subscribed to Hat Creek.
I think I am too.
So am I.
What Hat Creek Homestead said, what did you say? I don't know. I said multiple things. I said, how
It's a lot.
did you gain any subscribers tonight? Was the last thing I remember saying. Did you gain any subscribers tonight, Hat Creek Homestead?
I know earlier when they said their number, I did put out their link on the chat. If someone like Heather could put their link out again.
And when you do subscribe, make sure you watch a video for sure and all that. So
Yeah, and like and comment.
yeah,
So,
like and comment.
so subscription sticks.
Mine keeps going back and forth. I think I'm at 1,133, and then it would go to like 135, then back to 131, 130. It hovers around that 131, 135 area.
Well, it's driving me crazy because mine has freaking halted. I
Where you at, Brian?
am thankful because it hasn't gone. I haven't lost anybody, but for some reason, it's just.
Well, you had to gain some, like, remember, because we talked even like a few weeks ago, you probably gained some more since then, right?
Well, I'm 1,280 right now, 81. So if anybody in this chat is not subscribed to me right now, they could do that. It's free. It's free, and I'm pretty proud of my stuff. So you'll like it.
Yeah.
You could even binge watch if you want.
So I will be truck camping this weekend during this Pinecone Fest, but I don't know if I'll be in the park or in the driveway where Pretty and Pooch and Johnny and Christine will be in the driveway, wherever they're staying at this Airbnb, this cabin or something. So either way, it's still truck camping, right? Because I'm going to be doing that, and they're going to be, and like Johnny said, I'll be probably taking a bath in the lake or in the pond.
And at that, okay, it's 10:01 Central. I want to thank everybody for coming into the chat and my moderators who protect my channel. Thank you so much for everybody that came up on panel. It was nice talking with everybody. As always, next week, Wednesday, 9:00 Central, we'll be back again. Oh, I'm going to have one more open mic next week because, like I said, things are going to get buried with Pinecone Fest this week. So I'm going to I'm going to start having special guests again now that the grapes are picked and Pinecone Fest will be over. So be prepared, people. I'm going to be picking one of you. Have a good night. Next
Good
week,
night.
Wednesday, 9 o'clock
Good night,
Central.
everyone. Good to see y'all.
Good night, everyone.